Welcome back to the Animated Arcade. I'm John.
I'm Aaron.
And we have a guest with us.
My name's Ed.
Hello, Ed.
He's an old friend of the show, Ed. And by friend of the show, I mean he hasn't even listened to all of them yet. And I don't just mean because of the production delay.
No.
I mean, he's a lazy bastard.
I mean, that makes sense.
He is also one of those.
Hey, when did you, what episode are you currently on for listening to the show?
I think I'm 2 to 3 behind.
That's not an answer.
Yeah. What episode are you currently listening to?
That I have no idea. See? This is going to go well all of a sudden.
Oh, that's all right. I don't even know which episode we're recording.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is episode 53 of both our podcast and the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and The Legend of Zelda in air date order.
Actually, it's episode 55 because we had an April Fool's Day episode and a mailbag special.
That's okay. I was wrong anyway because this is 54, right?
I'm still amazed that you're at
Yes, you
episode
are.
54.
I know. You would have thought we'd shit the bed and quit long before this.
It's kind of true.
Instead, we shit the bed and kept going.
Yeah. Usually,
And the reason we kept going is because this is a video game cartoon podcast where we watch, review, riff on, and share trivia about video game cartoons and related media, if necessary.
yes.
But preferably not, until we have no choice.
When all video game cartoons have been reviewed, we will move on.
Yeah, sometime next week.
Yeah.
We'll have seen all of them. We won't have reviewed all of them.
Okay, Street Fighter. Enjoyed the cartoon? Good. We're just lightning laning our way to retirement.
Yeah, the cartoon doesn't live up to the movie.
Yeah. Street Fighter 2V. You know what? It's 26 episodes. It's 10 episodes extended into 26 episodes. Good to go.
Yeah, it's basically the Boo Saga.
Mega Man the cartoon.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't let anything happen to your precious Mr. Lincoln.
You wouldn't be so tough without that helmet, little brother.
You're on, Proto Man. Plasma power! Missed me again, number one, son.
But I won't miss this time.
Oh no! He's gonna blast President Lincoln!
Ha! I knew you'd risk yourself for Mr. Lincoln.
Now I've got your power. Okay, but the episodes we are looking at today is the live-action segment No Way to Treat a Queenie and the cartoon Little Red Riding Princess. Also apologize, we're not in a soundproof room. You might hear some background chatter from somewhere else in this house. Like that, for instance. There's not much we can do about it because we can't ask Edward's wife to clam up her TV. That would be improper since we're the guests.
Yes.
And if you want to watch the episodes we're watching today, but not the episode that she's listening to upstairs, you can watch it on the Wild Brain Superheroes YouTube channel.
You can pirate it. Not recommended.
And you can watch it on Amazon Prime.
And you can buy the DVDs at a garage sale.
Yeah. Don't buy the new ones. They don't have any live action segments.
And for this one, you really need the live action segment. It really
Yeah.
brings everything together.
And you can also use the N-Circle app on Roku TVs and Amazon Fire. And like we've said the last few episodes, we haven't tested it lately.
This is gonna go great.
Can you guess what show that is?
If you're right, we will send you a t-shirt. You'll
You
have
guys
to pay
have
for
t-shirts?
it.
I'm sure I got some kicking around. They're not branded, of course.
Well, you guys should get some branded t-shirts. That'd be good.
We should. And the episodes originally aired November 16th, 1989.
1980 what?
9. We're not going to make it into 1990 on this show.
No. But that's fine. I'm ready for this show to be over and for us to enjoy a summer break in the Bahamas or someplace like that.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
If
And
only I knew a travel agent.
I was going
What?
to say, it sounds like a travel plug.
It does.
Well, if you want to go to the Bahamas for the summer, feel free to reach out to Aaron Shanahan, the Travel Plan Man, on Facebook or on TikTok as Coast to Coaster or Aaron the Travel Plan Man.
Just Google him. You'll find him. Don't look on OnlyFans because you'll also find him. Okay, so do you want to mute our mics while you play the transition song, or just play it as it is?
Let's mute Ed's mic.
There we go.
That's a plan.
And we'll get hooked on the brothers.
With the Mario Brothers and Plumbers a
Game.
We're not like the others who get all the
Fame.
The sickers in
Trouble.
You can call us on the
Double.
We're faster than the
Others.
We're hooked on the
Brothers. Hooked on the brothers.
You have me muted, don't you?
I wish.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Now I do.
Okay, so... Oh, now I am muted. See, we were going to sit in a way where Aaron and I could both reach the buttons, and then, as always, we ended up in a way where only Aaron can reach the buttons.
And we're a better podcast for it.
Yeah, if you could be trusted.
I guess we need to circle back. So, Ed, what's your history with the Mario cartoon or Legend of Zelda cartoon?
Yeah,
I
that's
used to
right.
watch it when I was a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, I think, was it Saturday mornings? Sunday mornings or something. Get up at like 7 in the morning or something.
Yeah, it was early morning rerun
Yeah.
filler up here in Canada in
Yeah.
the mid-90s.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, YTV used to air it.
Yeah, and I'd be up there with my cheese and crackers every morning and then watching that. I think Inspector Gadget or something came on somewhere around there too.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Since
Sorry.
they're both Deke Productions, they might have been sold as a package too. Although Inspector Gadget was like the most popular cartoon in syndication like 2 years before. So I doubt they had to farm it out and sell it at a bargain.
No.
I can always remember when the Zelda cartoon came on. I got super excited for that one.
Yeah, that's the one we all wanted to see.
Yeah, because it was good.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Most
even
of the time.
even Cold Spells is
Even
better
Cold Spells.
than about 80% of the Mario cartoons.
Yeah, like today's, for instance.
That was a hell of a banger, right?
Yeah.
So, and what's your favorite Mario game?
Oh, my favorite Mario game is definitely Super Mario World.
Mm-hmm.
By far.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a world guy. I'm a 3 guy. Both good, but it just depends which one you played first, basically.
That's pretty much the size of it, too. That was my literal first game that I could understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the 2D Duke Nukem.
That's a good one.
But for my favorite Mario game, it's still Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little... That's a point of contention. I don't dislike Sunshine,
No, I'm not saying that either.
but
It just doesn't make anywhere near the top.
no, and not even of the 3D ones.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes 64, Odyssey, Galaxy 2, Sunshine.
Sunshine?
There's got to be one
Galaxy
before
2,
Sunshine
Galaxy
there,
1.
too.
What's that?
I said there's got to be one there before Sunshine as well.
I put
Sunshine's
them,
got, no, but there's one more, isn't it? That goes before Sunshine?
For 3D?
For 3D.
and that's in order of best to worst for
Okay.
me. Because it goes in order. It's 64, Sunshine, Galaxy.
No, I know,
Galaxy
but
2.
isn't there one more game?
3D?
3D, yeah.
If you want to count Super Mario 3D World,
Oh, maybe that's it. Okay.
which is
Worse than Sunshine.
I don't know if I'd say that.
well, I wouldn't really call it a 3D Mario game. That's like calling Sonic 3D Blast a 3D Sonic game.
That's fair.
You know, still the best version of a 3D Sonic game.
3D Blast?
Yeah.
I think we need to fight this guy.
Yeah, you're asking
Okay.
for it.
Better than the Where Sonic game.
Well, that one, it's half okay. Did you play any Frontiers, the newest one?
Why would I? It's 3D Sonic.
Well, see, that's the problem.
Hey,
But-
as a fan of Sonic and the biggest fan of Sonic in this room,
What?
I will give you're the biggest Mega Man fan in this room. But I have a Sonic tattoo. I think that puts me at least an inch above you.
Let's not get personal. So, no way to treat a Queenie.
Oh, yes. Good news. The Queen's in town.
Yeah, apparently the Queen of England is in New York. And Luigi is preparing to meet her.
By speaking British. He believes that the British, that the U.S. should not have seceded from Britain. I'm pretty sure that's what he's preparing for.
I'm pretty sure that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably shouldn't at this rate with what's going on now, but
I think they're probably better off separate now.
that's true.
I think
It's not a vestigial toe like Canada is. I mean, we still have the king on our money.
That's true.
And the queen for some of it.
Excuse me.
I thought that was me for some odd reason. I'm like, what the hell?
Maybe my game needs to actually come down a tiny bit. I think I'm a little too sensitive.
I mean, yeah, but that's just because you can't take a joke.
Thank you. Speaking of no jokes, let's get back to the Mario show.
Hey, there are plenty of good jokes in the live action. We're just stalling because we don't want to talk about the cartoon.
There is that. So Luigi comes in, and yeah, if I sit further away, I still sound all right, right?
Yep, you do.
Okay, I think that's better.
I'm just going to up your game just a bit.
Just a bit. Oh, that's a sweet spot.
Luigi is pretending to be British.
Yeah, he's doing... you haven't seen it yet, Ed, but there was a character in the last Mario cartoon called Waldo the Wizard, and it was very definitely Danny Wells doing this British voice of his. And it was just as convincing. But Mario comes in, makes fun of Luigi because he figures Luigi's finally lost it. They make a joke about cuckoo because then the cuckoo clock comes out.
Yeah.
I gotta get me one of those clocks.
Yeah, this is the second time recently we've gotten a good look at it. It's done up like a little jailhouse, and it opens up and the little prison guard cuckoo clock comes out and says something funny. Or tells Inspector Gadget not to hit him with a hammer.
Yeah.
I think it's legit.
See, the live action segment is supposed to be led by Aaron with me chiming in. So I
Oh,
leave
yeah.
the opening for him to start talking again.
So Mario's going, oh, there's no way that the Queen's going to be coming to Brooklyn. And even if she did, you wouldn't curtsy. You would bow like this. And
Like a man.
yeah. And he bows, and he makes a face like this.
It's a good thing we got video.
Yeah.
know. The great part is I didn't make a face, but you know what I was making? At least John does.
Yeah, it's...
It looks like he's in discomfort and should use the washroom as soon as possible.
maybe not as soon as possible.
As soon as he can make it to the washroom. The water closet.
So Mario, does etiquette include that funny face you're making? It does when you can't get up.
So...
Because he's fat.
Yeah. Oh! There was also a joke about Luigi being skinny. I don't remember it.
Oh, yeah. Mario says, the Queen wouldn't bother with little people like us, especially little people like you. And he grabs Luigi by the waist, which is fair play because Luigi often makes fun of Mario's weight.
Yeah.
So Mario helps Luigi helps Mario up.
Cut to cartoon.
Oh, no, there was one other thing.
Another cuckoo clock.
Yeah. Mario is like, it's the Queen definitely isn't going to see us. You're not going to see the Queen. And Luigi goes back into his accent and says something about quite.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mario goes, quite. And Luigi goes, quite. And then the cuckoo clock comes out and says, quiet.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. And even they thought it was funny.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah. Maybe some notes.
Not for the live action.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of notes for the cartoon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that's the suicide note.
I mean, the live action was definitely better than the cartoon.
Yeah, not to bury the lead.
So we come back from the cartoon.
We come back offended.
As we so often do.
Yeah.
More so than what the pizza phone rings. Or the amount of pasta powers that happen.
Yeah, which hasn't happened in a long, long time. When was the last time we updated the pasta power count? Like 60-something?
60-something.
You heard me. 40-something?
I think so.
They disagree. So anyway, we see some of the shadow puppets out the window.
And
going,
the Queen has disappeared. We turned our back and she's run off.
Yeah, and we shouldn't have turned our back to watch that woman jog.
Yeah.
which is a bit of slightly above the board humor for the kids show, but that's okay. That's like that episode of Johnny Bravo and the girl's running towards him and he just turns to the camera.
Oh, man. I dig it when chicks run.
That was a hell of a show.
It was. Okay, quick side digression. Johnny Bravo. Do you like the first season where it's the 3 shorts format, or the second season where suddenly he's got that nerdy friend and goes to that restaurant with that old guy all the time?
I think the first season.
Aaron?
First season.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember. Apparently people do prefer the other one, but
Really?
I've never met anyone in person. That's just internet people who say that.
It's obviously fake.
Yeah.
People who live in their basement
Probably a
and
deep
record.
fake.
It's people who live in their basement and record podcasts about children's cartoons.
Yeah. You can't trust people like that.
I know, right?
Sorry if I'm a little squeaky. Even with my cat pills, I'm still drying up. But that clues us in that the Queen is about to arrive.
Yeah. And she comes in and the Mario brothers are in awe. They are royally shocked.
I see what you did there.
That's
just
a hell
trying
of an argument happening
Yeah.
upstairs.
Good thing there's nobody up there but the TV.
And the police.
Yeah. Is that what that was? So, the Queen, or someone dressed like her, comes in and asks to hide out in the Mario Brothers plumbing basement. Presumably, she says she wants to act like a commoner for a while.
Common folk.
Yeah,
She
that
wants
was
to
it.
live like the common people. She wants to see how the common people live. Or however that song goes. By William Shatner.
I hate how clearly that's being picked up by the
I
mics.
can't believe the gain on these mics, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it picks it up better than us.
Yeah, you take this off, and you can't hear the TV nearly. That happened to me once. I was trying to do some early editing, and my mom and her friend were playing cards down the hall in the kitchen, and every time they'd shuffle, you'd hear into the mic.
Hear everything.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is not going to work. But we'll soldier on through for this one. So the Queen wants to be a commoner.
So the Mario brothers oblige and allow her to. We cut to the clips from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah. What was it? She said, will you teach us how to be royal like you? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, you watch these clips from The Legend of Zelda. So even the Queen of England endorsed The Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. She's a royalist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all about a princess who don't need no man. Or at least not Link.
Yeah.
And we see an extended sequence of them fighting the same 3 water monsters over and over again.
And wondering where they're coming from.
Looks
Yeah.
like a damn good show.
It's probably going to be. I haven't seen that episode that it's attached to in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
I'm looking forward to seeing it censored.
Oh yeah, there is one from that right at the end. I think that's the one that closes out the video. I don't think there's any from the other 2 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, we cut back.
And the Queen is delivering the Mario. So they have. She has.
She's delivering the Marios to who?
to King Koopa.
Oh,
She
or at
is-
least Sergeant Cooperman.
The Marios are like, oh, you did so much for us in this day. You washed our clothes, you ironed our clothes, you reshingled our roof, and whatever you have cooked for us. I swear I muted that.
That's good. I haven't muted mine.
Oh.
Not that it made that noise, but
It was John's who made that noise, for anyone wondering.
my phone doesn't even have that sound in it. Anyway, yeah, and she's making...
She's made them fish and chips pizza. It's a little bit English, a little bit New York, or a little bit Italian.
Sounds vile to me.
I'm a little bit country myself.
Oh,
But yeah, no,
I
and
think out of the 3 of us, I'm the most country.
no, but and you're supposed. It's a call and response. You say I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I don't care. I think I'm more country than you.
So anyway, the fish and chip pizza, in the tradition of those pizzas that the HAL 9001 robot was making, it's just a bog standard prop pizza with some fish and chips on top.
Yes.
Just
I mean,
like
maybe it would be good. I
maybe-
mean, you have that pierogi pizza all the time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a
But that is, that's...
We don't put pierogies on the pizza.
Oh.
We put what's in the pierogies on the pizza.
You know what's funny? Till now, I didn't know that.
You've seen it in person.
Oh.
We've shared the table with you while we ate that pizza.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can eat
crazy.
at Boston Pizza. The pierogi pizza.
Okay, so at this point, our conversation meandered for about 10 minutes. It's good stuff, but I've put it at the end of the episode. So stay tuned till after the credits if you want to hear us talk about Canadian restaurants with American names, Boston Pizza, the food court in my hometown mall, and the sad fate of Zellers. Also, while I have you, I'm just going to mention I didn't do anything with the cover songs after what happened previously. Aaron and I started doing the in-person readings later. Right now, I'm just leaving it. Okay, so we were at the point where the Queen
Has served them fish and chips pizza.
Oh yeah,
And we were
because
going.
yeah, that's right. So over at Boston Pizza, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, and they like it fine. And then, you did double check the identity of the other guy.
Doesn't show.
That usually means it's who
Yeah.
we think it is. A guy in a white coat and a butterfly net. He's not in the butterfly net, but he's holding one. Comes in looking for, quote, the Queen, because she's gotten away again.
Yeah. It's a crazy person.
Yeah, it turns out it's someone from the Laughing Academy who broke loose and thinks she's the Queen and volunteered to do a bunch of housework for the Marios in return for hiding her from her handlers.
Yeah.
And we think the tall guy is played by Andy Hayward. Edward, I don't think you would have heard any of the episodes where you mentioned this. Andy Hayward is the owner of Deke.
I think think I knew that, actually.
You think you did?
Yeah.
You might have heard it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he cameos in a lot of stuff, and he's previously been an art appraisal guy, but who was acting like he was hosting a TV show about it.
Yes.
Lifestyles of the poor and boring or whatever.
A whirlpool repo man.
Oh, yeah. When Mario and Luigi I'm getting ahead of myself. When Mario and Luigi had all those Whirlpool appliances. That's one of my favorites. They obviously just switched the M around.
Yeah.
Guess
It's like all those anime shows with Whack Donalds.
Yeah.
And he was a KGB guy guarding Gorbachev.
Yes.
Boris, KGB. And now he was presumably this guy.
Yeah.
Come to take the
That's
Queen
quite
home.
the change. Russian spy to
Yeah. Well-
this guy.
It depends which one is actually his deep cover.
That's true.
Is he a lunatic asylum worker who pretends to be a KGB agent sometimes? Or the other way around?
Exactly.
Maybe that is the Queen and he really is her bodyguard.
You never know.
And the Queen had
I
just
think you're
dubbed...
onto him.
I think so. Oh no, Andy Hayward's coming after me next. And just because I helped blow the whistle on that whole Jean Chalamon thing by copying it from another YouTuber.
Oh.
Oh, I'm doing that thing again where I call myself a YouTuber when we pull in 10 views. Plus, I have a video with 2 million views. That gives me the right to call myself a YouTuber.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Even though you did steal it from Bastion time.
I did not. That son of a bitch knows what he did. Or he just doesn't care anymore. Because that's back when everybody was making YouTube videos trying to get onto places like Screw Attack and that guy with the glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
Just be internet famous.
Remember when we were trying to get onto Screw Attack and that guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean,
don't.
Technically, I was on Screw Attack, but as a user-submitted guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, so was Brentalfloss. Except they paid him. Anyway, the point is, the Queen gets escorted out having just knighted Mario and Luigi.
So it's Sir Mario and Sir Luigi. That's why they're protecting the princess.
Oh yeah,
This is a hardcore lore episode.
they've been knighted.
Yeah. This gives the lore of why the Marios care about the princess. Because it is their royal duty too.
They're royalists.
Yeah.
They're Tories.
Oh.
Damn, I used to like those guys. But no, it's and there was a funny moment where the guy comes in just after she knights them and they're still kneeling, and they both just look away like, oh god damn it. It's happened again.
What?
But she might have been a phony queen, but she made a good pizza or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the
Pretty sure you just nailed it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Except that my Danny Wells is pretty much a Barney Rubble. How come I always gotta swallow my pride? I am a person too. Anyway, that was it.
Yeah.
It was actually not a terrible live action segment.
No, it was pretty good, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, especially compared to what it was wrapping around.
Yeah.
Edward, what's your take on it?
I definitely like the live action more than the cartoon, that's for sure. It wasn't too bad. It's kind of funny in places.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of mileage out of this lady who was playing the queen.
It's true.
Since this is the first time you've been on, what's your take on the live action segments in general?
They're mostly better than pretty well all the cartoons.
You know,
Even the ones with Magic Johnson?
Yes.
Oh.
that is... Okay, I'm sorry. We are packing up. We are finding a better co-host, a better guest star. We will be back in 15 to 25 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had to say it.
Our hour's up. Back to your cell, Edward.
Hey, I had to give you a laugh.
Oh, that you did. That you did. So,
Kind of dry over there.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, no, in general, I think you're right. Like, not direct comparisons with the cartoons they're paired with, but I think overall we like more of the live action segments than we like the cartoons.
See, I wonder, was that the same when we were watching them back when we were kids, though?
Oh god, when you're a kid, you're just waiting for the cartoon to start.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. I think it may be a difference in take.
one of our last ones we watched with a kid in the presence, and yeah, cartoon came on, zoned into the cartoon, and then zoned out of the cartoon right before the dragon.
Yeah, he missed the dragon, but that's because he was jumping around like Link was.
Yeah. The kids like the cartoons. Us, with taste and class and morals.
And being at least old enough to recognize some of the celebrities.
Like Magic Johnson.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was a better one.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I would, upper middle third.
Yeah.
I don't think it was funny enough to be in the upper third.
No.
But it wasn't bad enough to be in the lower third.
And
Seems promising.
and it wasn't offensive in it. And, well, I guess it could be slightly offensive, but it wasn't
To the British.
Yeah. So, okay, top 3. No, it's definitely middle third. It's
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't give it top 3 status, that's for sure.
No. Or even top 20. We'll see. As we've alluded to so many times before, we will be ranking these between when we finish this show and start the next one.
And by ranking, we mean tiering them.
Yeah.
We're not going to give it a number on, hey, this is number 20 in my top 65.
No, that would, for one thing, that would take too long. Way too long.
And we'd have to retroactively re-rate.
You'd need to make a lot of decisions if you're going to do that.
Yeah, and that's not something any of us enjoy. But the strongest part of this was the guest star, who was...
That was Vikki Bakken. Scott Bakula.
Damn. I got faith of the heart. Faith of the heart that my next leap will be the leap home to NCIS New Orleans. Chuck. That's all the Scott Bakula shows I can think of. Is there any others you can think of?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh. So, when I went to check anything about her, the first thing that came up was Vikki Bakken obituary.
That's a good sign.
Wow.
Unless that's the name of a direct-to-video movie she was in, we're in trouble.
The good news is she lived a very long life.
The bad news is she made a lot of TV.
Actually, no.
Okay, let's hit it.
From the start, 1950, Space Patrol. 1952, The Greatest Show on Earth. 1953, Boston Blackie.
That's a radio show too, and he's a detective guy.
Yes.
But this is a TV show?
TV series.
Okay.
1953, From Here to Eternia.
Eternity?
Yes.
Eternia is where He-Man takes place. And I don't think she was in He-Man. I feel like I'd remember her.
1955, Science Fiction Theater, 1 episode, as Sylvia Weiss. 1955, I Led 3 Lives, as Gloria Penrose. 1956, The 10 Commandments. She was the Commandments.
No, she was the stone tablets.
Egyptian courtesan.
Oh, okay, sure.
1957, The Adventures of Jim Bowie. 1958, The Buccaneer.
I think that's the Bowie that the knife is named after.
Maybe. 1958 to 1959, Highway Patrol. Don't worry, because the next credit is 1989, this one. She only will appear once. Then 1993, in Living Color.
Oh, cool. Who did she play in Living Color?
I'll give you a hint.
Was it the Queen of England?
Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, yeah. It's like how that guy who played... Was it the guy who played Freud or the guy who played Einstein? Was like Einstein and a bunch of other stuff.
Einstein.
Okay.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
As the Queen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Blue Skies. Any guess? This is her last role.
The Queen?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these actors, they find that niche and...
they just kind of stick with it, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
So,
someone will have seen them.
There's a lot of real bangers in that list.
Yeah. Well, it's like how that guy who played Mark Twain on Star Trek was like Mark Twain in 3 other things and a one-man show about Mark Twain, starring himself as Mark Twain.
So, she's the queen.
I think so.
I think she did a good job.
Yeah.
She did.
Although, I think even by 1989, I think the Queen's hair was a little grayer than that wig they had her in.
Whatever.
It's not a big deal, but it's like... It's just one of those things. I mean, that's obviously a costume they pulled out of the vault. Where do they get these costumes?
Goodwill.
Maybe. I mean, we sure know Inspector Gadgets wasn't part of a set.
It was a part. It was a part of multiple sets.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, anyone have any closing remarks before we move on to the cartoon?
Yeah.
Besides the usual.
Can we end it here?
I mean, that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Can we skip to Zelda?
Edward, what are your thoughts on the Queen of England?
I got lots of thoughts. I don't know what they are.
And we have to remember our other friend Edward isn't here to punch me if I say something bad about the Queen.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
And you made
John, what's your thoughts on the Queen?
Are we talking about the Queen or the Queen Mother? Or the new Queen?
What's the difference? There's a new Queen? I guess there is, technically.
Well, technically, but they usually don't have one or the other at the same
count,
time.
though, right?
No.
She's a queen in title, and in practice if the king dies before her, I think. I don't know. I'm not British. I'm also not a royalist, and I don't believe that I'm part of a royal family, so I don't care about how many people have to die before I become king.
Just that it's enough.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're 3 millennial Canadian men. So if we wanted to know anything about the royals, we would have to ask our wives or mothers. Because they're paying attention. We're not.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you're enjoying the show so far, and God help you if you are, make sure you... I forgot to bring this up at the front of the show. Spotify wants me to ask you to follow us on Spotify. It says if you ask your listeners to follow you on Spotify, more of them will follow you on Spotify. because Spotify for podcasters is becoming more isolationist and insular by the day. So if you're listening to us on Spotify, please follow the show on Spotify, and Spotify might drop us a pellet.
Yeah.
Also, you can follow us on the YouTube channel if you want. YouTube's good. I like YouTube. Not as good as Spotify. You understand? You know, Spotify has treated us very well, even if they hide all of our analytics, because now they only tell you what Spotify listeners like. But Spotify listeners are the best people in the world, or so I have read in the list of demands.
Oh, is the Spotify in the room with us right now?
You know, there's a reason I don't turn around.
Oh.
Anyway, also, you could, on whatever your podcast service is of choice.
Spotify?
Yeah. Why would you choose anything else? I mean, just because I use Pocket Cast. Oh, God, it's Andy Hayward with the garrote wire. Anyway, yeah, give us a 5-star or a thumbs up or whatever you got wherever you live. And even leave a comment or a review. A review would be nice. That genuinely does push us up the list a bit.
Exactly, and follow them on Spotify.
Yeah, especially Spotify.
That's what I learned from this.
Yeah. If you take away anything from this besides me in a body bag, Spotify is your friend. I mean, it's not. Spotify is actually kind of terrible. We use it because it's free. But, you know.
And if you want to support the show.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody what we said about Spotify.
Send a check or money order, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we manage to get 20 consistent listeners per episode, maybe we'll start one of those coffee pages or something.
Or a Patreon.
No. You know how many times I've had to edit out Aaron mentioning doing a Patreon bonus? It's like, Aaron, we need to have listeners first. We're not even paying for podcast hosting. Why should they pay us for a podcast?
Because
we don't have to pay for podcast hosting because Spotify is generous enough to let us use their platform.
Just like and subscribe.
Yeah, all they demand is our complete obedience to Spotify.
Please make sure that you upgrade your Spotify from standard to premium. And if you're sharing a friend's premium that is not in the same household as you, fuck off.
Yeah, report them to the authorities. Spotify is for everyone as long as they pay for it.
Or listen to ads.
Like this one for Spotify. Okay, let's get hooked on the brothers again. Well, Eva Koopa's not using Spotify. Abusing and confusing everybody he discovers. They can't help but be hooked on the brothers. Okay.
Let's start off.
Yes, Aaron, lead us off with a cartoon.
By saying, we are sorry.
I'm not. No, all joking aside, though, it started every time I upload a new episode, it gives me this. Look at this. I saved, here we go. Remind your fans to follow you. When people follow you, your show is added to their library and they get notified every time you add a new episode. The more followers you get, the more likely your show is to be recommended to potential new fans. Tell your fans on social that following on Spotify helps your show. Try saying something like, "Please follow this show on Spotify. It really helps," at the beginning or end of future episodes. So it's already using the AI-generated transcript to see that we're not saying that, and it's telling us to please say that. Your followers, 18. Average followers for shows like yours, 60. You could have 60 followers as long as you tell them to follow you. I guess I can see that.
Follow.
Yeah.
And if you don't have Amazon or Amazon Prime,
buy the DVDs.
Yeah. Make sure to get Spotify Premium. You know, it only costs $12.69 a month for an individual plan. Or if you and your sweetie want a plan, it will only be $17.89. And if you're sharing with your family, all living in the same house, it's $20.99. That's $20.99. Like Spider-Man.
Oh, I get it. All prices in Canadian dollars. Offer not valid in Quebec. All right. So, the cartoon, Little Red Riding Princess. It's exactly what we thought it was, but kind of worse, kind of better, in that there's a big bad wolf who thinks he's in the real Red Riding Hood and is constantly getting screwed over for all of this Mario crap.
Yeah.
And he's got an oddly masculine voice. It was not what I was expecting the big bad wolf to sound like. But let's get into it. So they're going through, do you remember like what kingdom it was? Was it called anything funny?
Lost Woods Kingdom?
do, 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 do. No, it's Winterland. And they are visiting the princess's grandmother.
The Oriental city of Sayonara again.
I don't think we're ever going back there again.
Good.
Certain threats have been made.
By
But no.
Spotify?
Yeah. So they're dropping all these references like, oh, my grandmother's house is just over that river and through those woods. Which is kind of funny. Not hilarious, but kind of funny. But first they need to stop and...
What, get wood?
Oh, good. We got that out of the way. Yeah, they need to stop and see the woodcutter, a guy named Pine, who's an old mushroom guy who has a sort of Swedish accent, but you can barely make it out because he's got some of that post-mushroom processing done to him. Not as bad as that kid. You remember that kid? Which one was it? What was that in?
I want to say that would be Elvin Lives.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. No, you've got to help us. I can't do that. It's like really high processing, like distorted. If I remember which episode it's in, I'll put a clip of it right here as an example.
Friends, I'd like you to meet the good mushroom folk of Sherwood Village.
Except we don't have anything to share no more.
Oh, you poor child.
That meat old sheriff of Koopa them up and snatched all our gold coins.
And then a clip of this guy as an example, and you'll see what I mean.
Koopa stole everyone's wood, and all the villagers are frozen.
But they enter the guy's cabin, and everyone's frozen.
Into
Today.
ice blocks.
Yeah, just like what happened to General Washington's army.
Yeah.
So it turns out this is another historical epic. And so they rush out there. They say we got to get some firewood. Toad jumps up, grabs an axe off of the wall, and before he can start doing his Jack Nicholson impression, they go outside and King Koopa rolls up on a skidoo.
And instead of doing his Jack Nicholson impression...
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been hilarious if they get locked, they get snowed in the cabin, Toad cuts his way out. It's like, here's Toady. So I'm adding my own jokes because this episode sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of have to.
It would have been much better if we wrote it.
Yeah. First of all, it wouldn't have anything to do with Little Red Riding Hood. So, Koopa, no alias, but he doesn't seem to be doing much besides being an asshole. He froze these people and stole all their wood. He's hoarding all the firewood.
He's wanting to freeze all the mushroom people and the princess's grandmother.
Yeah. But he's freezing them by stealing their firewood, not by, like, freezing them with something like that.
Like a freeze flower.
He lost that ice rod that he had when he froze General Washington's army. So...
And, you know, with if you freeze the woodcutter first, no one else is allowed to cut wood. It's a union job.
How many woodcutters would cut wood if they had to cross a picket line?
None.
Also, hold here.
Probably get...
Oh, damn it. Say what you're going to say first.
I don't remember what it was. Keep
Damn
going.
it. No, because I was going to remind you that you don't have to wait for us to stop talking. Just interject all you want.
Oh.
If you think of anything to say.
Okay.
You don't have to wait patiently.
Yeah, okay. See,
Because
I
otherwise...
was trying to be nice. And...
Yeah, no.
No, don't be nice. Be as rude as possible.
Okay.
You need to push your way in or you'll be left out. And I don't want it to be one of those... You hear a podcast where they have a guest star who never says anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just think of anything funny or anything to say, just cut right in. So Toad has the axe. He's going to cut some trees down.
Crossing the picket line.
Yeah, but they don't seem to have the idea of actually cutting any of the trees in the background.
No.
Like, they don't do that after. I guess they must have off screen. But yeah, Koopa.
Can I take a second here? The trees in the background are not trees. They're mushrooms.
Oh yeah, they were mushrooms.
Oh yes. Yes,
yeah.
Great.
That was the one
You could
style.
probably burn those though.
Yeah, but then you have mushroom smell in your house, and
Which
that
is
never
great.
gets out.
Yeah. Well, it covers over the smell of 6,000 cats.
But also, like, how do we know that they're not poisonous mushrooms?
The fact that nobody's eaten them.
That's true.
Of course, they are also mushroom people.
So it gets into like cannibalism and things.
Yeah, a little bit. But
it's
no.
kind of sadistic, actually, now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, well, that's the old thing where it's like, oh, King Koopa changed the mushroom people into bricks, and then everyone makes the joke, oh god, does that mean Mario is smashing mushroom people? I think the item blocks are the mushroom people, and they give you coins and items to help you.
So, yes, but only when you're actually hitting an item block.
Yeah, you're not just murdering scores of mushroom people to, when you drop the shell into that area at the end of that one level in Mario 3 and it goes all the way down, back and forth. Yeah, you know the one.
Yep.
Yeah. But if you want to think that you're killing mushroom people, it's cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, if it helps you sleep at night. So, Koopa, he does like a skid on his snowmobile and
Can we
covers...
talk about how awesome that snowmobile is?
Those are great.
Like, I think we need one. Each.
Yeah. It's
like
classic.
the old like GT with a motor hooked into it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a big belt tread on the back, one steering thing in the front, big Harley handlebars. They looked fun. In fact, the Grandma Mushroom thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Which we'll get back to that. But Mario.
Grandma who?
What?
You said Grandma Mushroom.
I meant to say, yeah, Toadstool. I got you.
It's been a while since we've been able to say Princess who?
Oh, yeah, after you stopped dropping the ball. I did once in a while. You just kept confusing her with Toad.
Yeah.
One of them is a princess.
It's Toad.
So did Koopa hit the side of the cabin and bring snow from the roof down on them?
Yes.
And they ran towards that snow.
Yeah.
The snow was coming down on the left side of the screen and they moved to it and it landed on them.
Oh, and this is both the best looking and worst looking we've ever seen this show.
Oh, God.
I think it was the best.
Yeah. Yeah, this TV in Edward's basement, he doesn't use it very often, and he never turned off the motion smoothing from 2008. And you show an animated on twos cartoon in low resolution in motion smoothing.
Makes it look great.
Well, it actually, in a weird way, it's kind of like AI upscaling where it filled in the pixels.
Yeah.
But the movement was wrong.
Yes.
It looked better, but it moved worse.
Yeah.
So anyway, Toad digs his way out of the snow, gets everyone inside, does cut down some wood for everyone, and they got a fire. And
They
everyone...
they thaw out pine.
Yeah, who tells them that Koopa stole all the wood, I think?
Yes.
We were busy making a lot of jokes about this episode, so a lot of the dialogue is kind of missing. I haven't really paid that much attention. Oh, and Koopa also had some Koopa Troopas on snowmobiles with him. They're just going around like an Arctic biker gang.
It was a silent episode.
It's like that movie we watched that one time.
Oh, God, yeah, what movie was that?
I can't even
Sucker
remember,
Punch?
but like...
No,
You like dictated the entire movie without even seeing it.
yeah, I've been known to do that. And Edward's too polite to punch me for it. But there was this great escape sequence where the bad guys are chasing the good guys on skidoos. And did he throw just a cassette tape?
Yeah, it was a cassette tape.
Like out of a...
And you timed it. Like, you're like,
Yeah.
he's going to throw that or something of the nature anyway.
Yeah, why else would he have it? And yeah, I think he ejected a cassette tape from a camcorder and threw it behind him, and then it hit one of the bad guys in the face, and they wipe out and kind of... I wish I could think of what that was, but it was just one of those movies. Who the hell knows what it's actually called?
It's true. I think I got it for like $5.
Yeah.
In like those big bins at Zeller's, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I used to get great stuff at Zeller's.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if our Zeller's talk is moved to the end of the episode. Stay tuned to the end to make sense of it.
Yes.
But anyway, so the Koopa Pack leave. And Toad has to stay and thaw everybody. And so the princess, in her Red Riding Hood, which we haven't actually mentioned she's wearing, but you probably could have guessed, ventures through the forest. Oh, and Luigi is, first Toad, then Luigi are worried about the rumors of a big bad wolf.
Yes.
And then we see this big bad wolf, and he's like wearing the outfit that the prince and Cinderella wore. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And, but he's got this deep, sonorous voice, and he's like, well, soon, Little Red Riding Hood, something, I'm going to eat you. I don't remember what he actually said, but it was that kind of...
Koopa's no wolf, I'm a wolf. And the moment I've been waiting for is here at last. Little Red Riding Hood is on her way to Grandmother's house. I'll just beat her to Grandma's and she'll be mine. Yummy. Little Red Riding Hood in my tummy.
You know, he's playing the old game, the wrong game.
Yeah.
Because King Koopa is already
there.
He's he shows up with a telegram for Grandma saying that she's won a lifetime supply of firewood, which is good because she's just used her last twig.
Yeah. And immediately after the fire went out, frozen.
Yeah, even though it was like a candle tipped on its side.
That had to be like colder than Siberia up there.
I think so. It's like Calgary.
And if you want
We're
to go
Canadians.
And if you want to go to Calgary,
don't.
Fuck off.
Unless it's for the comic convention. In which case, double fuck off so there's room for the rest of us. Anyway, King Koopa knocks on the door and says it's opportunity knocking and a few other lines. Well, there's this long process of the grandma unlocking her door, which is deadbolted, barricaded, chained, padlocked, and I think just a little twisty lock.
Yeah.
And finally opens it, and he's there with a telegram saying she's won the lifetime supply of firewood. And she says, well, an old lady like me can't walk all the way to town. And Koopa hauls up his snowmobile. Here, it's brand new and it's already warmed up. And she's like, oh, it's been a long time since I've ridden on one of these babies. Yeah. And she hops on and she's gone.
Ready to go for a rip.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Man, are you from Alberta?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not from Alberta.
I know. You're the only one not from Alberta, and you're the one that sounds most like you're from Alberta.
He's from Newfoundland.
You were talking about who's most country.
Yeah.
And that would be you. Now, see, I did. It wouldn't be funny if I said it wrong the second time. Where I said you're from Newfoundland.
Yeah, I heard that. I just blocked it out.
Oh, I hate that one singer.
Newfoundland.
Yeah. That's up the step. Newfoundland is the bottom. Newfoundland is the next step. Newfoundland is somewhere in the middle.
I forgot about that one. I don't like that one.
You don't
either.
hear that one too often.
Newfoundland.
But who's that one singer? When little boats go out to sea from the shores of Newfoundland.
It's crazy. Like that. This guy is apparently from Newfoundland, and he says it like that.
Well, it's like how the Beatles sound American when they sing sometimes.
That's
it's
true.
You know.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to forgive him.
Yeah. If we can forgive the Beatles, we can forgive that guy.
I've never forgiven the Beatles.
Yeah, well, they didn't put the light in the window. We should just keep making veiled references to singers for fishermen.
Jeez. Oh, man.
Grandma speeds up. We're talking about anything but the episode.
And that should
Kinda
tell you...
shows you how good the episode was.
Exactly.
Also, if we haven't said this yet, you don't need to watch this episode.
No. You don't even need to listen to us tell you what happens in it.
Actually, you do, and you need to listen to it on Spotify.
I was literally just going to make that joke.
Excellent. Okay, so the princess gets to Grandma's. Oh, no. Before the princess gets to Grandma's, the big bad wolf saunters in through the window to find King Koopa already pulling his shtick.
Yeah. Wearing Grandma's nightie.
Yeah, and
hairnet.
No.
Bassinet.
No. That's closer.
Lingerie?
You might be under the nightgown, but no. what was it from like the... There's a word I'm trying to think of for the... That doesn't matter. It'll go away. Or it'll come back to me. It'll go away. I'm losing it here.
Hopefully this episode goes away.
Oy. Anyway, so they have a bit of a tussle, but the Koopa Troopas come in and they truss up the wolf and take him back to their cave hideout, which I think is his cave hideout that Koopa appropriates.
Yes.
Because, yeah, we learn why later, or at least there's evidence for that later. And then the princess comes in and, what a weird voice you have, all the better to talk to you with,
Something
my dear.
About a snout.
Yeah, what a big green snout you have. Hey, now, all the better to smell you with, my dear.
Yeah.
And, it's King Koopa. He chases her around for a bit. She ducks under the bed, comes out from the other side, and is surprised when he's standing there. She goes like, Gah! And it's like, come on, you knew he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a strange situation.
Yeah. Like if she had jumped out the window and he was already there, it'd be one thing.
But she does get away.
Yeah, she does manage to get away. She chucks her basket, which instead of being full of goodies for Grandma, was full of spare firewood, onto his foot.
But after insulting how he looked in Grandma's...
Oh, yeah, she just says, like, how dare you, blah, 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 and wearing my grandmother's clothes. And he's like, actually, I think the color looks good on me. Which is funny.
Yeah, that is the one good part of this.
He said, it was bad enough you made fun of my outfit, but that really hurt. I don't remember. Was that in response to the foot or?
That was the foot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Making fun of my outfit was bad enough, but that really hurt. And then, the princess gets away, and he's chasing after her with the Koopas. And then there's a really weird bit where he's up on a precipice overlooking them. He sees the princess down below, and then a Koopa Troopa comes up and reports to him that the princess is wandering the forest on her own.
That was before.
Oh, that's when he went to... Okay. Because I thought it was so weird. It's like, she's right there.
Yeah.
But whatever. So
then the princess is jumping on stones in the creek. And
even though as a Mario character, she could just jump over the creek.
And then, yeah, exactly.
And maybe even float. She's done her float thing a couple times too.
Yeah.
And one of the stones she's stepping across is actually a scuba tank that Koopa's wearing.
Yeah.
And then he pops up.
Yeah.
She grabs the hose and shoves it into his mouth, and instead of just spitting it out or just breathing it normally like you should be able to, he inflates like a helium balloon and flies up.
Yeah. And I made the joke that it looks like the way Dr. Kananga dies at the end of Live and Let Die. When he gets shot with the compressed air pellet.
Oh, yeah.
He goes up to the top, and then a really obvious dummy just pops. God, and they zoom in on it. It just makes it worse. I watched that on Blu-ray a while ago. And it's like, okay.
That's almost as good as my motion stream or whatever you said.
Oh, that would look terrible on this TV.
Oh, most things would.
It's true. So anyway, he goes off flying. She continues running wherever she's going.
Mm-hmm.
We have a quick segue where we cut to Grandma in town being told, hey, look, not only is this telegram phony, but we don't even have a minute's worth of firewood, let alone a lifetime supply.
Yeah.
And she realizes something's up. And does she get grabbed from there, or does she get kidnapped on her way back?
I think she gets kidnapped there because the Marios take the snowmobile from there.
That she left behind?
Yeah.
So she got grabbed by the Koopa Troopas. I honestly don't remember.
I'm connecting the dots, and this is what makes logical sense. So it's probably wrong.
Yeah. And then how did the princess actually get captured finally?
She said, let Grandma go, and Koopa grabbed her from there.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to check the cheat sheet.
If there's one thing John's known for, it's cheating on his job.
Okay, so the princess runs out of the cabin, slams the gate on the Koopa, and soon, runs in the river. Surrender. Oh, but Koopa falls. He lands ahead of the princess from the sky. That was it. Edward's nodding. It's all right. When you don't do this, you don't do this.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And John and I, our first 5 episodes were awful.
Yeah. King Koopa leaps in front of Princess Toadstool and prepares to grab her when the crack of a plumber's snake and Mario's voice startle him. So yeah, that's the Mario crew show up, and Mario's whipping his plumber's snake around.
Yeah.
We joke that that's an hot dog. When King Koopa says, "Put down that plumber's snake," or something. Yeah. Or the princess gets it. And they do, basically.
Yeah, they do let the princess get it.
Yeah, well, the Koopa Troopas show up and cut them off, and they zoom off to the cave.
With the grandma.
With the grandma and with the princess. And meanwhile, Luigi is still worried about running into the Big Bad Wolf, which turns out to be foreshadowing, but not in a way we could have possibly predicted.
No.
So we're inside the cave. You got Koopa. Koopa's always just finding a throne somewhere. This might be the Big Bad Wolf's chair, I don't know. And he's surrounded by all this chopped firewood.
It's Grandma's throne.
Grandma's throne. Could be.
She must have either been a princess or queen of her own.
Yeah. This is her summer castle.
Yeah.
It's part of the austerity program.
And then he just takes over.
Yeah. That's what Koopa does. He moves into a part of the mushroom world and takes over.
Yep.
Like a plague. Koopa Troopas are a virus. The cancer of this world.
Oh.
Anyway, so I hope I don't have to mute the background too bad while I do that. But yeah, as soon as I try and do something lower,
you can hear that as plain as day.
Yeah. So as King Koopa is gloating to Grandma and the princess,
the wolf shows up.
Yeah, a pack of wolves show up.
And at this point, we have only seen one wolf.
Yeah, none of these are dressed though. So it turns out that
so Koopa panics and throws the princess and Grandma to their demise.
Yeah, he
to be
literally
torn apart.
He literally throws them to the wolves.
Yeah.
And then does he just run away? Get on a snowmobile and leave?
Yeah, he takes a rip.
Yeah. And then it turns out that those were Mario, Luigi, and Toad wearing what we thought were wolf costumes.
Wolf coats.
Yeah, because then the Big Bad Wolf comes in and says, "Well, now I'll have to have all of my winter coats washed."
I think you get paid for that voice.
I should. I should get paid for something. I don't know who is that I'm doing. That's
George Takei.
A little bit, yeah.
If you want to hear more of that voice, subscribe on Spotify.
If you want to hear less of that voice, subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a little bit of that Takei, isn't it? We've been caught in a blizzard, and we can't see a thing. So anyway, it was the Mario crew wearing the Big Bad Wolf's winter coats, and they finally take all the firewood back to where it belongs. And Grandma says, "I'm sure I enjoyed your visit, but next time, why don't I come to you?" And everybody laughs, except us, because this episode sucks.
Bottom third.
Oh God, yeah.
Probably the second worst, actually.
It's down there. It's
better than 2 Plumbers and a Baby, 3 Plumbers and a Baby.
Yeah, that one I really didn't like.
It's worse than Mask of Zero.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones.
It's worse than Stars in Their Eyes.
Probably. And I have my problems with Stars in Their Eyes.
Is it that it's a perfect scene for scene reenactment of Star Trek II?
The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
But just the director's cut. One of those snorks is Scotty's nephew. Edward, how do you like this episode?
Oh, it's terrible, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even
stay that with the straight face, even though you can't see my face, but
yeah, you can imagine it. Of all of the pastiche / genre parody bits.
This is the worst.
It's definitely, almost certainly the worst.
I'd be okay not watching it again.
Oh, yeah.
There's...
Well, it's like, the weird thing is, it's like it's butting up against the actual... Like I said, the Big Bad Wolf is expecting the real Little Red Riding Hood to happen, even though he knows he's targeting the grandmother or the princess, but he keeps calling her Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when the Shrek movies would barge in on an in-progress fairy tale, but, you know, it's not trying to be funny.
I think that there was a potential of a good premise.
Yeah, there's something there.
There was... someone had an idea that could have worked and probably would have if they didn't get canned 3 weeks before writing the script.
Maybe that's it. We'll get back to that. Okay. So, since there wasn't a cover song, we're trying out that thing where we kind of pick a song that we think could fit in the episode. It doesn't necessarily have to be from the time period. That might help. And then we just talk about it a little bit. We may or may not put some samples in. We're still hammering that out too.
And by hammering out, I mean John and I have to take a hammer to each other. Last man standing wins.
Yeah.
If I'm standing, the song goes in.
Okay, Edward, you're the guest. What song would you think you could fit in there, and roughly where would you put it? Like during a chase scene or during what?
I was gonna say the Wolf Totem by The Who, and I'd probably put it in just as the Koopa was getting up and chasing her under the bed, and somewhere in there is kind of where I was thinking.
It's got a bit of a threatening aura to it.
Yeah, and I think you should put the sound in, 100%.
Oh, like into the episodes?
Yeah, into the episodes.
Yeah, 'cause Aaron made a good point that it's if a person doesn't know what the hell song you're talking about, that would at least give them an idea.
Yeah.
So it's something that we can definitely try out for sure. Aaron, what about you?
Well, I have a feeling we have the same one. Mostly because we kind of...
Yeah, I guessed what Aaron's would be. It's one of his best karaoke numbers.
Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran.
Yeah.
And same spot, going from under the bed to the point where the princess gets captured.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's usually about 45 seconds-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. And especially if it's a not particularly good voice match cover. Now, we'll probably just put a clip of the real song, but rather than find covers.
Unless you want me to go to karaoke, record it, and send it to you.
Yeah, there's probably recordings of you doing that.
That's
hey,
the
it's
best way to
Starfleet
do it.
Academy. Sorry, the Golden Gate Bridge just showed up as a screensaver. Anyway, yeah, I think that I could see that the running around and a bad 80s karaoke track. And I'm hungry like the wolf. And so on. And I had thought about that because I second guessed Aaron. And because the princess's grandmother looks almost exactly like the grandmother from the direct-to-video animated movie Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, based on that song, which I only learned from that movie was not originated by the Irish Rovers.
Really?
Yeah. The version that's in that movie is the original, and the guy who sang the original narrates that movie and plays the grandpa.
Crazy, I didn't know that before.
Yeah. You've seen that movie, eh, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you? Okay. But there's really not a great spot for Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer in the episode. So I would, if I could, I'm going to take 10 seconds to try and think of another one. If not...
Hungry Like the Wolf.
Hungry Like the Wolf, yeah. See, I'm just thinking of winter Mario music, which is ironic because they would put Mario 3 cartoon music in where the cover song used to be. So I can tell you where that would go, and it is the chase scene. Ooh, Walking in a Winter Wonderland, but during not the chase scene, but the montage of the princess on her way to Grandma's house. Or the montage of Koopa following her after, like with the no, Let It Snow. And it'll be
Like the Myra Carey version?
Myra Carey. Ladies and gentlemen, he said Myra Carey.
Yeah, the famous rock and roll songstress Myra Carey.
Myra Carey. Have they thought out Myra Carey yet? Or is that after Halloween?
Actually, it's after Christmas.
Yeah. But no, you know.
Fine, I'll say it right.
Oh, okay, here we go. Baby, it's cold outside. And during the parts where everybody's frozen. There, at least it's different. But not being overly familiar with the song Edward mentioned, I would say...
Edward's got it.
Yeah. We'll have a look at it. You, the viewers, decide.
On Spotify.
On Spotify. Yeah, leave a comment on the Spotify version, specifically telling us, and as always, we're encouraging you, tell us what cover song you think should be in.
Yeah.
Tell us which one of us was probably right, and tell us which other song you would recommend.
And tell us if you want John to do that voice more often on the podcast.
Oh, the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah. I feel like he should...
That's not just George Takei.
I think that'll get you subscribers.
That's something. If I did the entire thing... That's somebody. I'm doing one of my voices. I can't think of who it is, though. Okay, so the cast. We've got Lou Albano as Mario. Danny Wells as Luigi. Jeannie Elias as Princess Toadstool. I can't hold the whole thing that long. It's hard to breathe in and keep it. John Stalker as Toad. Harvey Atkin as King Koopa. And Pine the Woodsman. The Woodsman. Oh, that's what it is. Do not move. We are about to engage the nozzle. From Venture Brothers?
It is.
Yeah.
Please do not be alarmed. We are about to engage the nozzle. Please do not move while the nozzle is engaging. Moving will disrupt calibration of the nozzle. Please wait while we calibrate the nozzle. Please do not look away from the nozzle. The nozzle is now calibrating. The nozzle is still calibrating. The nozzle has completed calibration. Thank you.
There's our pink-cheeked Junior G-Man.
What was that thing?
I have no idea.
And Cole's probably been yelling that at his phone for the last, half an hour.
And Edward, I don't think you've seen the Venture Brothers. It was a late night Adult Swim Teletoon at night thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a Johnny Quest if everything went bad.
Oh, okay.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's better than Johnny Quest.
It is. A lot of things
hard to
are.
beat.
Yeah, especially the 80s. Oh, do you remember when they briefly brought Johnny Quest back in the 90s and they would go into the computer world and it was 3D?
Yeah.
What? Why did they keep doing that? But anyway, that's what it is.
It's the same thing that ruined Reboot.
Yeah. The nozzle is still calibrating. That's what I'm doing, the nozzle. Okay. Harvey Atkin is King Koopa and Pine the Woodsman. Sorry, I'm getting stuffy here. Diane Fabian is Grandma, who previously was the genie in Mario's Magic Carpet, and she was just in the last Mario episode too, I think, or the second to last.
Yeah. So if you want to learn more about her, listen to Half Eaten Carpets.
Yeah, episode 4. And then Rob Cohen was the Big Bad Wolf, also elevated out of the additional voices pool. And he's also done... He's one of the characters in that... do you remember the Ewoks cartoon? Did you ever see that?
No.
Do you know it exists, though?
No.
Okay. It was... I don't even think... I think I saw it once or twice. Ironically, I think I saw it at Mike's house where I used to watch the Mario Super Show early in the morning.
I don't remember that one.
Did you ever see the... sorry, I turned towards Aaron and my mic isn't facing that way.
I have watched it, a little bit of it, on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it and the Droids cartoon are on there. He also voices an announcer in the Droids cartoon. He voiced one of the main characters in Dino Saucers, which I've been doing this long enough now that my phone has Dino Saucers in its auto-fill-in text. I've typed the word Dino Saucers into Google Drive,
Crazy.
Docs enough.
But does it recognize Zoobly Zoo?
Let's see. turn this into edit mode. ZOOB. No.
Then we
That's
haven't
probably
been
good.
doing this long enough. We can't retire.
No. Someone named Skip in all the Alf cartoons. It must be one of Alf's family because those cartoons have like other Alfs in them. And additional voices in the Mario Super Show, Droids, Ewoks, Babar, and of course, Hammerman, everyone's favorite.
That was a Deke special, right?
Hammerman, yeah, that was Deke. So I thought Babar was that other French Canadian, that Sinar out of France.
Yeah.
Maybe Deke did the English for that, and that's where that is.
Now, who did Tintin? The Adventures of Tintin.
Oh, that's a good question. I'd have to look that up.
That's another one I remember too, but I don't remember.
I just remember the theme song.
Yeah.
The theme song was dope as hell.
And
we'll put a snippet of that right here. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm surprised you remember that.
I heard it in a different podcast fairly recently, so it's kind of cheating. But I'm one of those people who remembers music, especially
That's
theme
fair,
songs.
yeah.
Anyway, the writers of the episode was another returning writer, Jack Olesker, who previously wrote The Great Gladiator Gig, Koopa Claus with Perry Martin, and The Mark of Zero. So 2 that we liked, 1 that we didn't like because Toad was an insufferable piece of crap, and this one that we really didn't like because the episode was an insufferable piece of crap.
Tintin was done by Nelvana.
And that's a Canadian animation studio, Nelvana. They just recently closed. This is part of the same stuff that brought down a lot of Wild Brain.
Oh.
Which sucks. And Nelvana did the animation for the Ewoks and Droids and Star Wars Holiday Special and just tons and tons of show. You go on about Nelvana. So anyway, yeah, this is also the last episode on my list written by Jack Olesker, which means now this list only compiles the Mario cartoons, but and Zelda. So he didn't come back for any more of Mario 3 or Mario World. So we might see him again in a different cartoon somewhere down the line. I can't tell you now. But if this is what he has to offer, we're glad to be rid of him.
Yes.
Edward, your thoughts on Jack Olesker?
Oh, he's a perfect individual.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a nice dude.
Yep.
Well, okay, just going by the Great Gladiator Gig. That was the one where they're in like a Roman Colosseum and King Koopa was the new Caesar.
Okay, I remember that one.
Yeah. And then Koopa Claus, the crappy Christmas one where Toad is really greedy for no reason.
I don't remember that one.
No. And the Mark of Zero. It was Zorro pastiche.
Yeah.
And Mario and Luigi become Zorros.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
That's one of our favorites.
And not just because we had Cole as a guest star.
No, but it was a good episode. Speaking of, now, this one might actually bear some discussion, lore or filler.
It is the trash that needs to be taken out, but it is also, in a way, lore, because it's building the universe.
Yeah, it's a world-building episode, although you could say the same for various filler episodes of lots of cartoons. They do world-building, but that doesn't mean they needed to be there in the first place.
Pretty well right here, actually.
It has lore elements.
Yeah, and no Koopa disguise, unless you count Grandma.
Yeah.
He wasn't
it did,
Granny Koopa or anything stupid like that.
It did give a little bit more... it could have been lore if it was executed better. I think because of how bad it was executed, it is the trash that's better taken out. And there's no, like, if Granny Koopa comes back, I will retract this and say that's lore. But
I don't think we have to worry about that happening. Yeah, this is... God, that's pissing me off. It's definitely not lore in terms of being a great episode, but yeah, it's not quite as throwaway.
Yeah.
So I think that keeps it above the trash, but puts it in filler.
I don't think filler necessarily, or the trash needs to be filler.
No, that's sort of a weird sideways part of this that doesn't quite make sense, and that's why we don't dwell on it.
I think it's trash.
It is trash, and for some reason that precludes it from even being considered for lore or filler.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
If it's so bad that it makes us actually angry.
Yeah. If you were going to put together a list of 10 episodes of this show to show somebody, this wouldn't be on that list, right?
No, definitely not. This is terrible.
Yeah. And, unless you're building a list to show people how terrible this show was.
I mean, then it would make the list. Almost top of the list.
The Indiana Jones with no face, which we still haven't gotten to yet.
No. Probably the Star Koopa.
Yeah, which we also still haven't gotten to yet.
I think that's like the second or third last one.
Yeah. It's fun. Just the way production order works, those ones get shuffled early. Plus, again, the way I was watching this show, most recently before this was, as I've so often talked about, you would remember this, it was 2003, the Yahoo Kids, Yahooligans website, that had the Super Show and Zelda on it.
That's right, it did.
And
that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Feels like a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It's been pretty much 20 years.
And change.
I needed that today.
Yeah, thanks. So, but that was how I watched the Super Show in more recent times until I got the DVD of the Zelda cartoon.
It's crazy that you found that.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I bumped it with my phone.
I know.
We got a professional setup here. So
oh man, we should take a picture of this setup
and have that as the thumbnail.
God. But add noise lines coming from the ceiling. Okay, so ratings. You've heard enough episodes of the show. You know how we do. You pick an out of 10 on the 0.5 scale and pick something funny from the episode. For instance, I would give this episode a 2.5 Jack Nicholson toads out of 10.
I'll let you go next, Ed.
I'm going to give it less than you, actually. I'm going to give it a 2.
Ooh.
Out of 10. And then you said you want me to pick a part of the episode?
Well, like or a reference we've made or just something.
Yeah. I just like when Koopa came out and found her, like when she came out from under the bed and was super surprised that Koopa was still there. I thought that was ridiculous.
Surprised
Two incredulous gasps out of 10.
And I'm going to give it the lowest yet, 1.5 bitchin' snowmobiles.
I mean, those snowmobiles were awesome.
Oh, yeah,
I gotta admit.
I would love to tool around on those as long as there are no low-hanging trees or barbed wire fences anywhere.
Yeah, that way.
Or avalanche zones.
Cut off.
Oh, yeah, or avalanche warning. Or just too much damn snow on the damn roof.
Or people with cinnamon bun hairs.
Hairs?
Yes. Hair.
Do you mean the grandma?
No, I'm talking about Princess Leia on a speeder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi. It's a movie.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you're going with that at that time.
Yeah, I get it now. It took me a minute, but I got it. Or that scene from The Incredibles. That was an homage to Return of the Jedi.
Or the Return of the Jedi arcade game.
Oh, God.
It's not a bad game, but it's the weakest one.
Yeah. From the Atari arcade trilogy.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to reach out to the show, you can leave a comment on the YouTube version.
You can follow us on Spotify.
You can.
Or Blue Sky, Facebook, and TikTok at the Animated Arcade.
And on Twitter X at just Animated Arcade.
And once again, Spotify.
Follow us on Spotify. Our overlords command it.
All I got from that is you have to follow on Spotify,
Yeah.
and then you can watch the show.
If we could make out what those people in the TV upstairs are screaming, I'm sure it would be something about Spotify.
Thank you for following us on Spotify.
Yeah.
We will donate.
We're just going to assume you have.
Yeah.
You stopped listening and hit follow. All right. It's prediction time.
I'm predicting it's Archie's Strange Mysteries.
Weird. Archie's Weird Mysteries.
Fine. I'm predicting it's What's New Scooby-Doo.
Well, that would be good. Simple plan. Okay, I'll start with you, Ed. The live action segment is called Pizza Crush. What do you think it's going to be about?
Sounds like a pizza party with some orange crush.
Well, it's a left turn. Okay, Aaron?
Mario and Luigi order pizza. They're working on the furnace. The furnace hits Mario in the head.
Again?
Again. And the pizza delivery girl shows up. And all he thinks of is that, like, amnesia again. But thinks that it's his wife.
Not just that he has a crush on the pizza girl.
Yes.
You gotta bring that puppeted furnace in again.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a while, and I deserve that puppeted furnace.
It hasn't been nearly as long as it was between its previous two appearances.
I know.
Because it coughed that schmutz on Mario when they were doing the Basement Divided.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was only a few episodes ago. Okay.
If not the last episode.
Yeah, and I would guess you're probably closer with like the crush on the pizza girl. So I'll go left field and say they somehow get crushed by a giant pizza. The pizza phone strikes back, as it so often does. Okay.
Revenge of the Pizza Phone?
Yeah. No, start around the circle again, Ed. The Zelda cartoon episode is Fairies in the Spring. What do you think? You might even remember it a bit.
No, I'm just going to go right to the Lost Woods looking for fairies.
Nothing to do with what you saw in the preview?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Aaron?
We're getting canceled again.
That's the prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll cancel you right now.
Yeah. I don't get it. If I'm supposed to laugh at that, you'll have to try again.
Okay. So, Link, Zelda, and the gang, and by that I mean Link and Zelda.
Yeah. The only two characters besides Ganon who've been in every episode
are going to take the offensive to Ganon with the Triforce of Wisdom.
That sounds familiar.
And they're going to fail.
Yeah. Again. They often do. Okay, and I do know, as usual, what this one's about, so we'll just leave it at that. But if you remember the clips a little more closely, there's a whole bunch of water monsters and crap in this one. And the title does give away something, and it kind of ties into something we were joking about in the last Zelda episode about the whereabouts of Sprite the Fairy. But,
she's in the fountain.
Yeah, the fairy fountain. But we'll see what kind of fairies spring up next time, because until next time, I'm John.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ed.
And we are the Animated Arcade, and the airwaves
are
our waves.
You want to take that one again? And the airwaves
are our waves.
You want to take that again? You gotta, it's the 2, 1.
Are our waves.
Oh, yeah. And the airwaves
are our waves.
So until next time, everybody,
do the Mario.
Thanks for listening to the Animated Arcade. Our theme song is After School Keyboard Club by Xennial, sourced from freemusicarchive.org. Our logo and thumbnail art is done by Shell, who you can follow on Instagram at YourMidnightCrafter. The cover songs from the Mario-themed episodes are sourced from the Super Mario Bros. Super HQ channel on YouTube. These links, as well as the music used in our Zelda-themed episodes and all of our social media accounts, are found in the description. Yeah, the one thing guaranteed to have no seafood in it.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the shrimp.
I recommend the fish and chips next time pizza.
Well, and see, okay, so the pierogi pizza, they have bits of potato, and of course bacon, and of course cheddar and
green onions
and stuff, and it's a different sauce, isn't it?
It is.
So for fish and chips, I'm thinking obviously bits of fish, sure.
Probably tartar sauce or something.
Yeah, a little bit, but just at the tip, like how they put the sour cream on the pierogi pizza.
Yeah, and circled out with the cheese. Is a little drizzling of vinegar.
Yeah.
On the pierogi pizza?
No,
the
we're
fish.
talking.
I was like,
if we were to do a fish and
that
chip
makes
pizza,
sense, yeah.
Oh, and it has to be served wrapped in newspaper.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All the times that you guys had the pierogi pizza, I've never tried it.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
I mean, next time we go to Boston Pizza, which is never.
Oh yeah, they finally broke the last barrier between you and the fish.
Oh, a little bit of back story. Ed, what's your favorite restaurant?
Boston Pizza.
There.
Now, to all the Americans out there who, ironically, I don't know if you have Boston Pizza.
They don't. It's only in Canada.
It's a Canadian. Yeah. It's a pseudo-Italian.
It actually developed here in Alberta in Edmonton.
That's right, like the brick.
Yeah,
which they also don't have in the States, but whatever.
And Albert's,
which they also don't have in the States. And the good Smarties, which you bastards don't have in the States.
I mean, basically, you pick an American name on any Canadian chain restaurant, and it's only in Canada.
Yeah. New York fries.
Yeah. Well, is that Canadian too?
I don't want to swear by it, but probably.
Anyway.
Well, if there's any Americans with a Canadian-style restaurant, please email us.
We'd love to know what that's like.
Yeah.
Hey, we're Canadians. We love it when other countries make fun of us. We don't care the context. I'm still waiting for a Canadian to show up in like any single anime series. Not Inuit don't count. I mean, hold on, type Canadians. Bob and Doug. I want Bob and Doug the anime.
Mackenzie, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Now I need to double check.
Anyway, Boston Pizza, it's a sports bar / family restaurant, mostly pizza and also other stuff. And they don't always change their cooking oil between fish and not fish.
Yes.
So when we get our beloved Thai chicken bites, there's a good chance that they'll be in the same batter that the fish was.
I could go for some of those right now, to be quite honest.
Yeah, me too.
New York Fries is a Canadian company that was founded
I told you, any American name company
by brothers Jay and Hal.
New York.
See, I rest my case.
It's really New York's Fries. Like McDonald's restaurant. It was a guy named McDonald. Singular. Just him and his billions of dollars.
So, you can find New York Fries in Canada, China, Egypt, Macau, Oman, Panama, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain.
It's pretty widespread then.
But you cannot find it in the United States of America. So you are missing out. They have some of the best corporate poutine I've had. And
I think that's fair to say, yeah.
Some of the best hot dog, chili cheese dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's right. They do have good chili cheese dogs.
Yeah, especially because at least our mall got one right around the time Orange Julius totally went down the toilet.
You guys have one there?
There was an Orange Julius in Lloyd Mall.
No, I knew that, but I didn't know you guys had a New York Fries.
It's come and gone.
Oh,
this really should be an off-pod thing. We might move this section to after the credits.
That's fair.
Basically, they redid the food court, and we got New York Fries. A&W was still there. Walk to Go, Orange Julius, and Edo. And then they just did all this beautiful renovation. The mall, like all malls now, they changed it from brown to white on the inside, like Kingsway. Mm-hmm. And then water main burst and the whole place flooded. And they were closed for another 3 or 4 months. And all the places were already being paid out by their insurance for the mall being closed and then not generating any revenue. And so I don't think a lot of them had much in the way of coverage left. And so they just pulled out rather than keep paying rent.
I will also mention when the water main broke, the mall turned from white to brown again.
Oh, very good.
Makes sense.
But anyway, the point is, by the time the mall reopened, most of the food court was gone again. All that's in there now is Walk to Go's still there. They even closed A&W.
Sounds like they had a hard go.
They did. And I feel bad because the old folks from all the old folks buildings from around the place, they would always come and do their coffee. First, they lost Zeller's, the Zeller's restaurant for
That's
coffee.
That's a sore spot for me.
You know, for me too.
Oh.
And then they lost the A&W, so now you can get coffee at, there's a Sam's Donair and Poutine in there now where New York Fries was.
Sounds terrible.
I've had one Donair from them. They're all right.
Oh, okay.
And there's a Starbucks in the Safeway.
Oh, okay. Starbucks is pretty decent.
Yeah, but if you're 65 or older, do you like it?
That's a good point because it's like $25 for a coffee.
Well, there is that. I think that's what makes it taste so bitter. But anyway, we'll loop back. Yeah, this is going to go after the credits, but it's worth talking about.
Because it's going to go after the credits, I'm just going to ask Ed one more question.
It's world building. Go ahead. I'm going to have a sip of my Coke.
Have you gone to the new Zellers? Is that opening Londonderry?
You know what's funny? I didn't go yet. It is open. Or
that is
I
funny.
assume it's open, but I have not been there yet.
Pardon me. I was going to see...
You're going to put that in?
I'll tactfully add it around that. Yeah, I didn't know if it was open yet in the old... where they closed the bay, right?
Yeah, they closed the bay. They were going to open... And it got delayed.
Yeah.
But I thought I heard it open since, but I could be...
I'll have to look that up.
Very incorrect.
I was at Kingsway not terribly long ago, but it was before it would have been opened.
It's in Londonderry.
Londonderry Mall.
Well, that explains why I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
R.I.P. Londonderry.
Why? Because the Zellers is open?
I think that's the only saving grace for Londonderry, if I'm being honest.
Do they still have an Albert's?
And that's one of 2 saving graces.
I was gonna say, yeah, they do.
Do they still have a GameStop?
No.
EB Games?
Maybe. But
I heard there's a Blockbuster video in there.
Maybe in the basement. Okay. Edward, just tip your mic to your left a tiny bit. There you go.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
This is going to be a fun one for John to edit.
Yeah, this one, leave it to me. I trust only myself with this, and that is nothing against your skill. But I have a singular vision for what I want this to sound like. And what that is a normal episode. And I think I'm failing already.